morning, everyone. My name is Wikhiulungbo of Newmai. I'm a philosophy second year. I will be talking on rhetoric, what it is and how to identify or how to use it in day-to-day life. So, Cambridge defines rhetoric as a speech or writing intended to be effective and influence others. Aristotle was the founder, is often credited for being the founder of rhetoric.
Suddenly changed.
Okay. Yeah, Aristotle is credited with developing the basic foundation of rhetoric. He is known as the father of rhetoric. And simply put, rhetoric is the art of persuasion. It involves using language effectively to influence an audience's thoughts, emotions, or actions. It is a powerful tool in communication, and it can be used in every day-to-day life. And it can also help you identify when people are using it, or when someone is trying to influence you with something that you are not very comfortable with, or you are not ready to accept. There are three main concepts or pillars that support rhetoric. It's ethos, pathos, and logos. Ethos. In Greek, ethos translates to habit, costume, or character. It is related to the word ethics and ethical, which are typically used to refer to behavior that is or isn't acceptable for a particular person. In rhetoric, it is used to refer to the character or reputation of the speaker. As a rhetorical appeal, it is known as the appeal to authority or the appeal to credibility. When it comes to ethos, one of the most important factors is how the speaker carries themselves and how they present themselves to the audience. Do they know what they are talking about? Do they believe what they are saying? Are they an expert? Do they have an experience? Do they have some experience or skill that tell us that we should listen to them? Importance of ethos. In rhetoric, ethos is often influences the opinion or mood of the audience or the listener. If a speaker seems unenthusiastic, unprepared, or inexperienced, the listener or audience is more likely to discount the speaker's arguments, regardless of what it is. On the other hand, a knowledgeable, authoritative, confident speaker is much more likely to win an audience over. Ethos goes beyond just the argument itself. A speaker's word choice, grammar, and diction also contributes to ethos. An audience may react more favorably towards a professional speaker who has a good grasp of industry jargon and enunciates clearly, as opposed to a speaker who lacks the necessary vocabulary and fails to enunciate. Ethos can be influenced by non-verbal factors as well, such as body posture, eye contact, and even a speaker's choice of clothing. Here's an example. As a former mayor of the city, I believe we can solve this crisis if we band together. In this sentence, the speaker uses ethos by alerting the audience with credential and experience. By doing so, they rely on their reputation to be more persuasive. That is, he is claiming himself to be knowledgeable as a former mayor of the city. He claims his reputation. It is actually a very common example of it. Almost everything that we say, everything that we try to build our credential on, we often do that. And next is pathos. Pathos translates to, in Greek, pathos translates to suffering, experience, or sensation. It is related to the word pathetic, sympathy, and empathy. They all have to do with emotions or emotional connection. Aristotle used the word pathos to refer to the emotional impact that an argument has on an audience. It is mainly how pathos is used today. As a rhetorical level, pathos is referred to as appeal to emotion. Generally speaking, an author or speaker is using pathos when they are trying to persuade an audience by causing some kind of reaction or causing some kind of emotional reaction. When it comes to pathos, all emotion is valid, whether it's positive or negative, good or bad. We know from our day-to-day life, we know that emotions are a very powerful factor for us. Sometimes whenever you're having a good day, something very terrible might happen to you. But as long as you're having a good day, you do not take so much pressure from it or so much. It does not affect you so much. But when you're having a bad day, even a tiny inconvenience can cause you a huge outbreak. You could ruin your already bad day. Pathos is often considered to be a smart and effective way of persuading an audience. An audience will want to support a speaker whose position will make them happy, or a speaker who wants to end their sadness. As opposed to a speaker who makes them angry, someone who goes against their view. And so this is also one of the second pillar for effective persuasion. And there is an example. Every day, the rainforest tree and innocent animals argue. We must do something about this calamitous trend before the planet we call our home is damaged beyond repair. Here, the author is trying to win over an audience by making them feel sad, concerned, or afraid. The author's choice of words like innocent and calamitous enforces the fact that they are trying to rely on pathos. Those are very carefully chosen words that they have used together to carry across their point and to help create an emotional bond. Next is logos. In Greek, the word translates to word, reason, or discourse. It is related to many different words that have to do with reason, discourse, or knowledge, such as logic, logical, and so on. As a mode of persuasion and rhetorical appeal, logos is often referred to as the appeal to reason. A speaker relying on logos typically recites facts or provide data and statistics that support your argument. Logos cuts to the chase by trying to present a rational argument. It does not use emotion or try to build up credibility. It just presents facts, logical facts. It is a very effective form of persuasion because, in theory, you cannot argue against truths and facts. We might have some issue as a philosopher student. We might have some issue truths and facts mostly in a persuasion or in an argument. You cannot argue against facts. People are more likely to agree with the speaker who can provide strong factual evidence and that shows the position is correct, whereas an audience is less likely to support an argument that is flawed or entirely wrong. A speaker that presents a lot of supporting evidence and data to the audience is likely to come across as knowledgeable and someone to listen to, which builds on ethos as well. It builds up their credibility. While Aristotle valued an argument based on reason very highly, we know that logos alone cannot always effectively persuade an audience. In our life, we have likely seen a rational, correct person lose an argument against a charismatic, authoritative speaker who does not even have their facts right. There's an example. According to market strategy, sales of computer chips have increased by 300% in the last 5 years. And then analysis of this industry tells us that the market share of computer chips is dominated by Asian manufacturers. It is clear that the Asian technology sector will continue to experience circuit break for the foreseeable future. Here the speaker is using data and logical reasoning to make a persuasive argument. It is clear that you cannot so much as argue against this one because it is more presented as a fact rather than as an opinion or trying to build up on it. This is actually I'm going to show a video showing how those pathos and logos is used in our day-to-day life.
You say the phone gate people
बसों में तकलीफ कीटाणु क्या आपके टूथपेस्ट में नमक है टूथपेस्ट में नमक हाँ कोलगेट एक्टिव सॉल्ट में नमक है इसका अनोखा फॉर्मूला छिपे हुए कीटाणुओं से लड़ने में मदद करे और ये स्वस्थ मसूड़े मजबूत दांत लेट्स गो कोलगेट एक्टिव सॉल्ट कोलगेट डेंटिस्ट का सफाई बहुत बड़ा है
Anushka says the deal. So here, and they say that it has been recommended by dentists. Number one recommendation by the dentists all across. This is number one recommendation by dentists. So they're trying to build their credibility over that. And then they're showing the salt as an active component that is not available in other toothpaste. They're trying to build up their pathos in that. And then for logos, they're showing off that actually the sun is for logos. The pathos, for pathos, they are showing that that person who was, or that hero, who was, that they're trying to embrace the person who is trying to show, who is in the picture here. So they are trying to build their credibility based upon that, and in which they will grow on. They come and say yeah, they are what. They are showing up in their very. Look at them. They are dressed very well, and then on top of it, they are coming as a form of credibility. They are as an audience. They are a news reporter. So they are trying to build up themselves up on that.
बसों में तकलीफ कीटाणु क्या आपके टूथपेस्ट में नमक है टूथपेस्ट में नमक
That is all I wanted to show. They are often used together because one might suffice. Pathos or logos might suffice alone as a standpoint, but they are most effective when they are used together. So, in conclusion, to be more persuasive, ethos builds trust, pathos builds, connects emotionally, logos convinces logically. So when you combine all these three, you can be more persuasive in your arguments or in your writings. And that is all I wanted to say. Thank you.